My total weight loss was 16
pounds.
16 pounds.
77 days or so?
Yeah.
So 5 pounds a month? Or 5?
Yeah, about, once we did that formula, I got pretty good at trying to stay in the calories for that.
7 pounds a month is really good because you did 77 days, right? 16 pounds, it wasn't full 90 days. You can't lose much more weight than that. Any more, you're going to lose muscle, so that's really good.
And it seemed like a good idea to do this with people instead of like by myself. I think some of my biggest challenges were like having to do with like my ADHD and taking medicine and timing and remembering to eat versus suddenly being hungry enough to eat like everything all at once.
What do you think I don't know, if you had to pick 2 things that you've changed, what were the things you think were the biggest impact for you?
For the weight loss?
For what you changed.
Oh, for what I changed?
If you didn't change anything, you'd be the same.
Yeah.
But obviously you made changes. What do you think those changes were that...
I think surprisingly getting more consistent with my sleep
Big deal for you. You were
was
definitely
a big thing. I made better choices when I had sleep, and everything felt better when I had better sleep. That took a little bit, but once I got that made a big difference. And eating throughout the day more consistently, because there would be times where I'd have kind of breakfast and then nothing till dinner, but remembering to eat lunch and just actually eating throughout the day actually made it better, so that in the evening I wasn't hungry and just eating anything that was fast. So those 2 things I think made it easier to do everything else. And if I didn't have those 2 things, I think the other stuff would be impossible, like making better food choices and all of that.
I agree. This is something I talked with Sean a lot about, but did anybody else see from doing this that they got better in their performance in class relative to other people?
Yeah.
Right? I've made massive improvements, and it's a big shock, right? You know, if I eat better, I will perform better. That's really, you don't really believe that, but it makes a lot of sense. A lot of people underestimate just how much that matters. You know, I saw that in the Spartan race. I've seen it, me trying to compete against Doug and Carol, who are some pretty impressive athletes, and I've been able to get back up there with them, even though they make me feel old. But still doing good.
I will say, performance-wise, the thing I noticed the most in here was my core strength really improved. And for me, like, I had core muscle surgery last year, and recovery has been pretty brutal, but like, I don't know if it's directly correlated, but like within months of starting this challenge, like noticeably stronger core, which, as you know, is like very important for every CrossFit movement. So that's what I noticed here.
Video. So Laura's results, she lost something like 20 pounds. How much? 21 pounds. And we were looking at what she was doing, and she was really good at, you know, keeping a good diet. One of the things she added, she's only revealing to us now because she's a little cutthroat and didn't share it with everybody. But she decided to bike to work every day, which is 8 miles each way.
8 miles.
So I can tell you, we talked a lot about it with steps, and I made a big deal about steps over and over, like 2 or 3 lessons, right? It's not just steps, it's any cardio. If you can bike to work, that's a great thing. We'll see how it goes in January for you, biking to work. But
all the winter biking gear, all